Hi everyone, my name is Amity and this is Read by Amity, and today we are going to go through my proposed TBR for May, in which I am trying to complete 30 books in 30 days. So in the last video I spoke about how I have parameters for myself in how I'm going to be reading in the challenge, and I have my diary here again today, my journal. So I had a few different lists that I wanted to try and tackle. My 26 in 2026, my 100 owned backlist books, ARCs for May, ARCs for June, any new books that I've purchased, and then just my book club books. Now, I've got to read the book club books for the book clubs that I'm in May, but I don't know what one of them is at all yet, and the second one is definitely over 250 pages. So that leads us to my one rule that I had for myself, was to try and keep all of the books under 250 pages so that I didn't get myself too overwhelmed. And 250 pages, if I really work on it, should be easy to finish in a day and like keep that momentum going. So with those parameters being said, I do have some books here that I want to go through as TBR options. I've also, in amongst my shelves and behind you over here, have book-eared, essentially earmarked. I've put them out of the, like you can see here, potentially. I've pulled them out of the shelf a little bit to notify that they are eligible for my rules. They are under 250 pages or just about. A couple of pages over here and there, I'm happy to waive that, especially if I really want to read the book like as soon as possible. So we're going to go through my pile of possibilities for the May TBR, and then we'll have a chat about what's happening from there. Also, I'm wearing a very bright sleeve thing today. I did just make it myself, so enjoy this. The pattern is the Sylvie Shrug, I think it is. Let me have a quick look. Yes, I bought the pattern off Etsy, and it is the Silver Shrug by Chellis. That's what the pattern looks like there, if you can see it. I don't know. So I will link that down below if you want it. It is a crochet pattern. The yarn that I used is the Dirty DK yarn from Source of Fibre, which is an Australian brand, but I just loved this pink and green together in the cardigan that I made, so I wanted to make a whole piece with these colours, and I finished it last night, so definitely enjoying wearing this. I don't know what that pose was. So what we're going to do first is go through the library book options that I have, because I do have a fair few library books that I've borrowed, because one, I'm interested in reading them, they're for something, and they fit the under 250 page prompt. So first we have the Singing Hills Trials, I think that's what it's called, cycles, the Singing Hills cycle. And I actually do have the 6th book as well, but I'm in the queue for it, so I'm first in the queue. So hopefully that will come through during this readathon. I didn't say that it was between it's in the month of May, between the 1st of May and the 30th of May. So we have the Empress of Salt and Fortune, and these are by Nevo. We have When the Tiger Came Down the Mountain. Yeah, you can see that one there. We have Into the Riverlands. We have Mammoth at the Gates. And we have The Brides of High Hill. The one that I'm waiting in line for is, the one that I'm waiting in line for is A Mouthful of Dust. So hopefully that one comes through as well. Then we have Audition by Katie Kitamura. This is a book club book, no, a besties book club book with Books and Lala, with Kayla from Books and Lala. I didn't get the opportunity to read this during the month that we had it, or the few months that we had it as the book club book, but I am intrigued by it still, so glad that I finally got my hands on that. Then we have The Woods All Black by Lee Mandello. Now, I have read Feed Them Silence, and there was one other one that he wrote, Summer Suns. So I didn't like Summer Suns as much as I wanted to, but I did enjoy Feed Them Silence. So when I saw The Woods All Black, I thought I'll try him again and see whether or not he falls on the side of not liking or liking. And then we have one that I'm excited for, and I've kind of already read it technically. Well, not technically. I've kind of already read it because I did read the graphic novel adaptation of this in March, but this is The Hidden Life of Trees by Peter Wolleben. What They Feel, How They Communicate, Discoveries from a Secret World. So I loved the graphic novel so much that I borrowed it for April. I literally just returned it today, and I just kept reading it throughout April. I'm not counting it as another read in April, but I really enjoyed it. So I did want to pick up the novel and see if there was anything else that I could get from this book. And yeah, there we go. So those are the library books that I plan on reading during this month. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the one we have on hold is 9. Then we have some arcs that I have to read in May. So we have How to Love the World, which I'm not sure how many pages that is, but I'll put it up here. We have, I know that I have more. Where are they? Library. How to Love the World. We have Hunger and Thirst by Claire Fuller, which I also think that it's over 250 pages. And we have Carry On Crow, which is under 250 pages, I think, or just about. Let me have a look what else we have. I need to finish Honey, which I've started, so it is technically over 250 pages, but I have read not quite 100, but close enough that I would accept that. And House of Margins is another May arc, but that is 431 pages, so not sure if I'll get to that then. And then, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, possibly 13. Then we have my bookshelf options. So I have Bad Cree by Jessica Johns. We have The Vegetarian by Han Kang. We have Thorn Hedge by T. Kingfisher. We have The Unworthy by Augustina Bazterrica. We have Wretch by Eric LaRocca. Wretch is just over, again, 250 pages, but I'm highly anticipating this one. We have Confessions by Kane Minato. We have My Annihilation by Fuminori Nakamura. We have Strange Houses by Uketsu. We have, let me turn this way. We have Night Bitch by Rachel Yoda and Thirst by Marina Yuschur. I'm not going to try and pronounce that last name, but this is what it is. We have, almost knocked my tea over. We have Among the Burning Flowers by Samantha Shannon. I'm desperately wanting to read that one. We have sorry, I'm just going to go off the screen for a second. We have Fairy Tales of the Macabre by Olivia Blake. We have, what else? The Whispering Dead by Darcy Coates. Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. We have Last Night in Montreal by Emily St. John Mandel. We do have Her Body and Other Parties by Carmen Maria Machado. I have read that already, but it's been so long. I've kind of been getting the hankering to read it again. The same with I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. I have read it, but it could be a reread that I'd enjoy. We have this one, which I don't know how I feel about, but I have it, so I may as well try it, and that's called Bad Sex on Speed by Jerry Stahl. And then we have Any Man by Amber Tamberlin and Little Stranger by Lee Rivers. So that's on this side. Then on the shelf behind you, we have Scattered All Over the Earth by Yoko Tawada. We have Terminal Boredom by Izumi Suzuki. There's two Haruki Murakamis, Men Without Women and After Dark. We have a modern classic, which is If on a Winter's Night a Traveller by Italo Calvino. We have Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. We have Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. We have Black Talk by Danielle Lazarin. We have The Great Godden by Meg Rosoff. The Book of Anna, which has been on and off sorry, I'm out of the frame, but that's fine, you can still hear me. The Book of Anna, which has been on and off my unhaul pile for about 4 or 5 years now, by Carmen Bulosa. But this is it. If I don't read it this month, it's gone. Then we have Time is a Mother by Ocean Vuong. We have I Hear Your Voice by Yong Ha Kim. We have, I know there was another one there. Potentially Lost Girls by Jessica Schaefer, I think it is. Jessica Schaefer, yeah, possibly. We have One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against Us by Omar El Akkad. We have Emily Ratajkowski's My Body, and we have Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zorner. So those are all of the options that I have in my physical library, as well as library books and my NetGalley arcs that I have to read. There are also some books that don't fit into these parameters that I've set for myself that I would like to read. If I was to read all of those, that would more than cover the 30 books that I need to read. But I also have some audiobooks that I really want to get to, that I've both pre-ordered or ordered. We have The Ending Writes Itself, which is a book club book for May, which, like I said, is over the page count. We have Inamorata by Ava Reid, I really want to listen to. I have pre-ordered A Parade of Horribles by Matt Dinnerman, which is the 7th or the 8th book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and I have listened to every single one of those in the last year, so I have to listen to that one. I'm looking forward to it so much. And then Magical Midlife Invasion, Magical Midlife Love, and Magical Midlife Meeting are all audiobooks that I want to read as part of the Leveling Up series by KF Breen. And there was another one. I can't think of it now. But also, I just remembered, I wanted to potentially start my reread of Red Rising so that I can read along with some of the people in the Discord that I'm in. So that is my TBR plans for the month of May for my 30 books in 30 days. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I am leaving on Saturday, so that's the 2nd of May, to go to Sydney, and then on Sunday, on the 3rd, I'm catching the plane to Bali because we have a destination wedding that we're going to. So from the 3rd of May until the 5th of May, well, technically from the 2nd of May until the 5th of May, I'm pretty much going to be either traveling or out of the country. So I need to make sure that I set myself up for success by getting books that I'm going to be able to listen to and read on my Kindle or my e-reader, and kind of get through a good chunk there so that when I come back, I'm not playing catch up and then also trying to keep up with the 30 books in 30 days. That's my TBR for May, and let me know if you've read any of these books, if you're interested in any of them, if you have any suggestions, something that you see on my shelves. I honestly thought the reason why I chose short books, other than the fact that it was going to be easier to potentially hit 30, I thought that I had so many more short books on my physical shelves that I would be able to read and then potentially unhaul if I didn't enjoy them too much and make room on my shelves. But going through my shelves, I realized I don't have a lot of unread books that are under 250 pages. So I'm going to have to do a different version to read or unhaul on my bookshelves. But yes, that's it from me today. I will see you all in another video soon. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a 30 and 30 vlog, just a singular one, or if you want me to break it up into, every 5 days or every week. Because I am very new to vlogging. So anyway, bye.